Okay, today is Monday, March 26th, 2012. It's Monday afternoon, and we had a rainstorm over the weekend on Friday and Saturday. Yesterday was Sunday, so the bottle garden got a chance to dry out. What I did was I came out here today, this afternoon, and I took the rubber mallet and I started from this end, and I pounded down any of the bottles that were sticking up a little too far to level out the level of the bottle bottoms so that they'd be a little more level with the sidewalk. And what I've run into is a couple of spots where the bottles sank down. They were a little too low, so I've pulled up the bottles and I'm going to put some sand underneath them, and then that way I can raise them up, and I can then, after I set them back in, I can pound them down and make them all more or less level. I'm not going for like a true level surface. I'm just going for a moderately level surface that will be workable so that I can set the garbage bins and the recycling bin on this part of the bottle garden. Okay, so that's where I am. I'm going to open up this sand and do a little bit of leveling on these low spots in this area here. Okay, let's see, I'm going to do this, and I'm just putting a little bit of this sand in some of these spots. I think that'll be enough. I'm going to put these bottles back, and then I'm going to put some sand on top of them, and then we can come back tomorrow and maybe level them out so they're more or less level with the rest of the garden. Alright, I spread some sand over the area where I had to level out the bottles to make them a little more level, and the sand is kind of damp, so what I'm going to do, I've spread it over as evenly as I can get it, and I'm going to get the garden hose and I'm going to wet it down and make the sand go down between the bottles. Okay, I sprayed some water over this, and the sand is a little more evenly distributed. I'm going to have to let it dry out for a day or two to let it, so that maybe I can move it around a little bit better. The only low spot I have left is this one here, and maybe tomorrow I'll dig around those bottles and lift them up and put some sand under them. And then after that I'll just put sand over the whole thing, and over a few days I'll sweep it around, and eventually it'll all be even.